Alright guys, I'm back out here at the farm. Brought out the air rifle, the 22 Ruger, just to see if I could actually fix the problem that I've been having with it shooting straight. Seems to be grouping pretty good now. What I did is basically the, what do they call it, I guess the suppressor or whatever this thing is here, this tip. The baffles on the inside of it, the plastic baffles, evidently were a little bit too long and not cut right, and they were hitting the pellets. So what I did was I took a drill, cleaned them out, and basically they started grouping right away. The scope that's on it, I don't know how good it is. I've been using it. I'm like within a 2 to 3 inch margin at 15 yards. So, you know, I don't know if that's just all you're going to expect with a little Chinese made scope. I don't know. But either way, we're going to walk around, and we get close enough to squirrels and chipmunks or rats and groundhogs here at the farm. I'm going to take some of them out. Anyways, I'm glad you're with me. We're going to have a little Sunday afternoon fun, and catch you back up. Hopefully we'll get a few things. See you soon. We made it all the way back to the middle of the property. Super dense in here. A ton of wildlife activity though. I've seen birds. Saw a deer jump through one side of the field. The good thing about hunting on private property and farmland especially is these woodland areas in between the fields. You get 20-30 acres of just woodland, and it houses a ton of wildlife. I have not yet seen a squirrel, but we're steadily looking around. I think I see maybe a place to sit down over there and get quiet. I forgot how long it takes to get back in here. Lord have mercy, I think I've been walking for over 30-40 minutes just to get in here where we're at. This year we did not mow the fields down on the access trails, so having to walk through some of this stuff is 3 to 5 foot tall. Of course, they may do a lot more bush hogging and mowing as the season progresses and gets closer to fall. This is the last little spot of summer still left. Anyways, I'm going to go find somewhere to take a seat and be quiet. I'll catch you up. Alright, I found us a small spot to sit on. Down log, overlooking a lot of open field grass in the woods. Looking for some oak and maple trees, although this area has a lot of what do I call it, sycamore and hickory. So what I'm using today, I showed you guys before, this is the Ruger 22 Air Impact Elite. It's got a 4x32 scope. We're using a, what's the name of those pellets here? Gamma Red Fires. Yeah, they're a 15.5 grain pellet. It's later in the afternoon, around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I think it gets dark around 7. So we're going to sit here until the sun starts to fade a little bit, then walk out. This area is really well known for coyotes. so I'm not gonna push my luck. I did not bring the pistol today. Not out here, as I'm actually trying to keep it quiet and hunt, but mainly keeping it quiet for deer season. I had an encounter with a big white 8-point buck last year here, not more than about 20 yards behind me. I also shot at a doe, and I think she ducked the arrow. Showed back up on camera later that evening. I got the little belly skin underneath her. Pretty out here. Take a look and see if I can show you this one. We're watching some large trees in front of us. They're anywhere from 14 to 18 yards away. This little gun's only got a 3-inch gap or grouping out to about 15 to 20 yards, so that's what I'm kind of keeping that group, hopefully. But anyway, hopefully we're doing good. I'll catch you guys up here in a little bit. Getting quite a bit of movement around. Just some noises. Still haven't seen a squirrel yet. I'm almost thinking that maybe too many predators in this area. I've seen 3 red-tailed hawks. I tried looking up an electronic call for squirrels on the phone, playing it loud. Could have swore I got some noise from behind me, but I haven't seen a bushy tail yet. It's about time for them to start coming out though in the afternoon. Squirrels are, they're a daytime animal, but they're most active during the early mornings and late afternoons. And they usually burrow or nest the remainder of the time. Man, it is a gorgeous day though. I'm not sure what that noise was. So like some large piece of equipment possibly. Tried a little turkey call earlier, got no response. But we won't have too much longer before we have to walk out. Probably like about maybe 40 minutes to an hour left before I gotta walk. Just a short afternoon Sunday hunt. Still a beautiful day though. Keep you updated if anything else happens. Alright. I found, we got it moved around a little bit. Didn't get anything. But I did find a group of oaks. Looks like some white oak in here. And I don't know if you can see through the leaf litter here, but there's some fresh acorns already on the ground. Right there's one. There's some more over here. So we found some acorns. That's good. That's good for two things, squirrel hunting and deer season coming up. And we know where there's some oak trees in this group. But haven't seen any critters yet. Heard some noises, like I said. Like I said, right now we're just kind of moving around, looking for signs, listening. But basically I'm making my rounds around here, and then we're gonna have to head back out before it gets too dark. I've already heard coyotes calling off in the distance, so won't be long before they come through here looking for the same thing we are. I'll keep you updated. Alright guys, we're back out of the woods. I basically stayed in there until I started hearing coyotes in the distance, and I didn't really see anything. But I did get to find areas that I'll probably look for next time. It was all pretty good. Definitely saw deer sign tracks. Even did a few turkey calls. Now I'm watching geese fly over behind you here. Oh, it's a good little property. I'm glad. It was a good day. It was beautiful out. I did get to zero that scope in a little bit. I've got for a 22 air rifle, 3-inch grouping at 20 yards, so I'll take that. I just shot it a couple more times. But yeah, it was a good day. It's starting to get a little darker out here now, so we're going to call it quits for the day. I got to do some work in the morning. But I appreciate you coming out with me, and as always, get outdoors, get living. I'll see you next time on God Be Outdoors.